Assalamualaikum and welcome back to our channel.
Salam everyone, what's going on?
So we're super excited to share with you guys the labor and delivery experience.
Yes.
It was very crazy and also overwhelming. Honestly, like all the emotions in one.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much like everything that people tell you to prepare for, it goes out the window when you're in the process of things. From like the beginning to the end to now being able to take care of the baby, like our whole scheduled experience has just been like a roller coaster. So, but ultimately, alhamdulillah, like Omaya and I now we're a month and a half in with Adam. So we feel like we're getting the hang of things sometimes.
But you're never prepared.
Yeah.
So we wanted to sit down and share with you guys our experience, our advice, or maybe not advice, because I guess everyone's experience is different.
It is different.
Everyone's baby is different.
It's true.
So we're just here to share our experience.
That's it, yeah. Honestly, we just wanted to share with you guys like expectations versus reality. So.
But before we get into that part, I want to share with you guys the vitamins I took during my pregnancy and now for postpartum. So as I've shared in all my previous videos, taking a prenatal is essential for a healthy pregnancy. So the prenatals that I took during my pregnancy were from Ritual. And then after giving birth to Adam, I switched from my prenatal multivitamins to now my postnatal multivitamin. The essential prenatal multivitamin contains 12 key nutrients to support your pregnancy. And the postnatal multivitamin contains 15 high-quality ingredients in a time-delayed capsule. So as a new mom, it's hard to remember to care for yourself. So by taking Ritual's postnatal multivitamins daily, I don't have to worry about being deficient in anything important for my baby or myself. So Ritual designed both their prenatal and postnatal multivitamins to help support the specific nutrient requirements for pregnancy and postpartum phases. And aside from the vitamins, I've also implemented Ritual's essential protein into my shakes. It's good to take during pregnancy as well as postpartum, and it is plant-based and sugar-free. This one right here is the vanilla flavor, and it tastes so good and it smells amazing. I think this is your first time smelling it.
It smells like vanilla cake.
Right? It smells so good.
I want to try it, but I can't. But
no, this is just for us
I know,
women,
but it smells so good.
And thank you, Ritual, for sponsoring a portion of this video. You guys can give it a try by using code Omaya20 for 20% off your first month. I'll leave all the information in the description box below, so make sure to check it out. Alright, so now let's get started with the labor and delivery story.
Yes.
So let's take you back to the day before delivery. I had passed my 40-week mark, and at that point I was over pregnancy. I wanted baby to come out so badly because I couldn't move. I couldn't leave the house. I was just so tired and sleepy the entire time. So my midwife and I agreed that it would be best to have an induction.
And honestly, having an induction worked out best for us because everything was set up, everything was aligned. We picked the time to go into the hospital. It was around 8 in the morning. So we got up, we got our bags ready. And also, it gave us some time the night before to just prep. So Omaya came up with this idea of doing baskets for the nurses. So we went ahead and just got them like a few gift cards for coffee, a few snacks, and Omaya went and decorated everything, so they were actually really happy with that.
And it was something like, if you want to do something nice for your nurses, I mean, you don't necessarily have to do a gift basket, but maybe writing them a card, showing your appreciation, buying them breakfast, they would really appreciate that.
Exactly, like Omaya just said. So just the smallest thing would go a long way with them. But like I was mentioning, so having an induction planned out just simplified things for us, just planning things out. We went in the morning, her room was ready, they just checked her in, Omaya went ahead and got changed, then they kind of hooked her up with the IV, started her medications.
Yes.
So it just made everything a lot easier than just going in as an emergency.
Yes. So after they gave me the medication, it took a few hours for me to go from 1 centimeter to 5. And that's when the doctor walked in the room to check on me, to make sure we're okay, to see if there were any contractions or any pain. And she asked me, she's like, "Oh, honey, you're 5 centimeters. Are you feeling anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, but it's more like, I feel more like uncomfortable." So she's like, "Okay, so since you're feeling that way, let's just go ahead and break your water." I was like, okay. And then the nurse had asked me previously, like, are you thinking about taking the epidural? And I was like, no, actually, let me see how far I can get without asking for an epidural. I really think I can do this, especially after the doctor said I was halfway there. I'm like, oh, this is not that bad. I think I can actually go through this without any drugs. Who was I fooling? And guys, let me tell you that as soon as the doctor left my room, it must have been 5 minutes after breaking my water, that I felt an immense amount of pain.
Yep.
It was not tolerable. I was looking at Muhammad like, I can't do this. I really, really can't. Like, this is insane. It was so painful. So I went ahead and I asked my nurse for the epidural. As they were giving me the epidural, first of all, I am highly scared of needles, so I made sure not to look at it. But I didn't have to look at it to be scared because Muhammad was right in front of me and I could just see his face expressions going from...
Yo, it was a big
like
needle.
Literally, I was like, Muhammad, stop making face expressions. Please, don't do that because I'm focusing on you and all you're doing is scaring me by just looking at the needle. Now I know that it's hella scary and concerning because he's like, the whole thing is gonna go inside.
Yeah, it was just a big needle.
Okay, so this is where the epidural went wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So once they put the epidural in me, I didn't feel that cooling sensation that women speak of. I felt absolutely nothing but pain. So I did let the anesthesiologist know that I didn't feel any different. I was still feeling the contractions and the pain. And they're like, oh, that's strange, but maybe it'll kick in the next 15 minutes. Then 15 minutes went by and it was just getting more painful by the minute, no joke. So I called in my nurse and I was like, listen, I'm feeling everything. And she's like, oh, maybe wait another 10 minutes. Give it another 10 minutes. And I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? So Muhammad's like, no, you got this, you can do this, don't worry about it, whatever. 15 minutes turned into literally an hour of me just waiting to see if this thing would work.
I told Omaya to press this button as needed for her to get the epidural. So she was pressing it and nothing was happening. Pressing it, nothing was happening. The machine just kept making like a beeping noise. So we're like, something's wrong.
It's not working.
Yeah, so they came in, they took a look at it, and then she like manually did something, and Omaya got the dose of it. But
after an hour though.
Yeah.
So I had felt all the pain for that hour.
Yeah, after an hour, and then every 30 minutes when it resets, Omaya would press it, nothing was going on.
Yeah.
So we just felt like it's not working because they would tell Omaya, hey, you got a contraction coming. Omaya's like, oh, I feel it.
Yeah.
And we're like, wait, you're not supposed to feel it.
So when they came to fix it, immediately I felt that cooling sensation. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what it's supposed to feel like. It's working. So for an hour, I would say an hour and a half, I was numb. Like from my waist down, I did not feel a thing. I'm like, I can do this. I can have 2, 3, 4 babies. Like, this is so easy. And then guys, after that hour or hour and a half, I can't really remember, all of a sudden, I started feeling the most intense contractions ever. So at that point, I was close to 10 centimeters. And they couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Basically, the nurse said, it's too late to take the needle out and put it back again because the contractions are getting stronger and stronger and there's no way that I could stay still. And I was just closer to pushing. So she's like, at this point, just keep doing what you're doing. And I'm like, but I don't want to keep doing what I'm doing. Like, I need something. So yeah, it was just too late to fix the epidural. It wasn't put in properly. And then at that point, I had reached 10 centimeters, which meant, oh, it's time to push.
Yep.
So you guys, I was freaking out because the pain was so intense. I was going crazy in my mind. I'm like, no way, there's no way. How did we go from not feeling anything to now feeling the worst pain ever?
Yeah.
And then now I'm being forced to push because there's nothing else they could do. So basically, I felt what childbirth without medication is like.
And you did
unintentionally.
Yeah, and she did an amazing job because she handled a lot of the pain. Like, as soon as they broke her water, all the way to the end. She pushed for like 3 hours. Like she started pushing from 6:30, and alhamdulillah, Adam was born at like 9:30.
I am proud of myself, I'm not gonna lie.
You should be, yeah.
I just don't think I would do that again. Although, alhamdulillah, it was an easy...
Alhamdulillah.
It was an easy delivery, and baby came out, alhamdulillah, healthy and strong and big and delicious. I just wouldn't do it that way again. Okay, but let me just go back real quick. So it went from the room being so quiet, where it was just me, Muhammad, my mom, and one nurse, to a madhouse. I mean, like 5 nurses rushed in, the doctor, my midwife, my sister came in, a friend came in, my mother-in-law came in. I mean, so many people were in that room all of a sudden. You would think I would be like nervous or like oh my god, they're all gonna see me push, like this is so uncomfortable. That was the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, these contractions were getting worse and worse, and the pain was elevating, that I couldn't think of anything else but getting this baby out of me.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, having a bunch of people in the room is surprisingly fun.
It makes it different. You have a lot of supporters around you.
Yes, because it felt like you guys were all my cheerleaders.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah.
And the time that I just didn't want to push or I couldn't continue pushing, they would all be like, go, you got this, you're so close, keep pushing. And it helped.
Motivated you
and
too.
It motivated me.
Yeah.
Yes, it motivated me to just keep going and keep pushing.
Yeah.
I will give you a hack though. If your hospital offers a mirror, then get it. When you can't push anymore, ask for a mirror to be placed right in front of you, so that way you can see if the baby's coming out. Because once you see the baby's head coming out, you're gonna want to push even more.
Yeah, it just guided you though.
Yes.
It's like imagine you're pushing but you can't see anything, and then as soon as someone's guiding, you're like, oh, I see what's going on. So instead of just listening to them, I'm listening to them, plus I'm doing it on my own. So it definitely helped her a lot.
It helped so much.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what's funny? I remember before the talks of pushing who's going to be in a room, who's not going to be in the room, I remember asking Muhammad, can you be in the room? And he's like, are you sure you want me in there? Are you sure you don't want just your mom? And I'm like, no, I want my mom and you. And he's like, okay, fine, I'll be there. And then I said, Muhammad, can you record? And he's like, Omaya, absolutely not. I cannot be there recording. He's like, what if something happens to me? What if I faint? And then the nurses have to take care of me instead of you. Like, don't do this to me. And I was like, okay, fine, sure, don't record, but can you at least be in front of me so like you can see the baby come out? I really want you to see it. And he's like, but I don't want to see it. That's the point. I don't want to see anything. I just want to see the baby.
From afar,
He's like, I just want to see the baby when he's out. I don't want to see all of that. And I'm like, okay, fine. I guess you being in the room, it's enough.
Yeah.
So you know who surprised me in that room? Your mom.
Well,
yeah, your mom surprised me so much because she's typically like very quiet and very reserved and just you know, like an angel. Like she's just amazing, mashallah, mashallah. And the fact that she wanted to be in the room, I thought, I'm like, really? You want to be there? Because she's just like very to herself.
Yeah.
But when she walked in that room, she was like the biggest cheerleader. I have never heard your mom yell in my life.
Yeah.
Ever in my life. She was like, go, you got this, baby's coming out, baby's coming out. Like all of a sudden, I was just so in shock to see your mom like yell and be like so like demanding. Then I'm like, yes, I am gonna push. And guess what? I'm gonna push harder because of you. And not only that, she would go from being like my cheerleader to then being right next to me and like reading Quran and saying dua in my ear to then going in front of me and like, yes, you got this. And I also remember my mom.
Yep.
My mom, she was mostly concerned for me.
You were just, your face, and your face was like blue and purple. You literally looked like you're about to pass out.
I know, I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt like I was going to pass out. And my mom all of a sudden like walks in with a big cup of ice. And as everyone's yelling at me, push, no push, or do this, don't do that. She was like right here next to me just feeding me ice. You got this, mommy. Sigue, mommy. Te quiero, mommy. You're doing so good, mommy. Like she's just so nurturing and just amazing. Who else was in the room?
Suha was there.
My sister.
Yeah.
My sister was the one who recorded everything. She...
TMZ.
Man, I was so happy that she did because I'm the type of person that likes to relive memories. And I knew that I was going to forget this whole thing. like how it happened. Because guess what happened at 2 a.m. when everybody left the room and I was left alone while Muhammad was sleeping and baby was sleeping.
Yeah.
I was on my phone watching all the videos and just reliving it. And I have probably watched those videos like 10, 15 times.
Wow.
Since Adam was born.
That's good. That's good that you want to relive that, because as beautiful and as much of a miracle as it is, there's just some things I don't like to view that much. But it is a miracle. I'll just tell you right now, as soon as the midwife like pulled Adam out, it just like I was speechless, because like it is a miracle. You're
amazing.
You're seeing a human give birth to another human being, and it's just like look and say subhanallah, like you're witnessing a miracle. So it definitely kept me speechless, and then I was like, alhamdulillah.
It's so grateful.
And then things would kick in later. Oh wow, like now you have to take care of him. This is your son. So like a mixture of emotions and everything, and it just kicks in like a domino effect. You know what I mean?
Honestly, it was the coolest experience.
For sure, yeah.
And yes, there was a lot of pain involved, a lot of pain involved, but all that pain goes away as soon as they place that baby onto you.
Like skin to skin.
Like that skin to skin connection is the most beautiful thing ever. And I probably want to be pregnant again just so I can feel that feeling again of having that baby, just that his tiny little body onto you. Is just so amazing. There's no words to describe that moment, honestly. And his birthday is pretty cool.
Yeah, 3/2/23.
Yeah,
so 2s and 3s.
He actually weighed 8 pounds and 10 ounces.
Yes.
And it was 21 inches long.
Yes. Came out stretching and mad and hungry.
I remember when they pulled him out, he just did this motion, and I was like, oh my god.
Stretch his arms.
But his arms were so long.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
You have a basketball player.
Yeah, I was like,
some sort of player.
Baby. No wonder it took forever to get him out. Yeah, so that was all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know what other videos you would like from us. Oh, and before we finish the video, I do have something super exciting to share. My brand Omaya is now available. Yay! I will leave our website below so you guys can check it out. You can see the collection. It's something that we've been working on for so long, and it just feels so good to go live, to show you guys the collection.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
We had different priorities. You know, we kind of had it paused for a little bit because of Adam, but alhamdulillah, now he was priority number 1. Now the baby business is coming in, and inshallah, we're hoping and praying for success, inshallah.
Yes, we're starting with a small collection just to, you know, feel it out, to see how you guys like it and how you respond to it. And inshallah, within time, we'll get more experience and grow the business a little bit bigger and bigger by every collection.
Yeah. It's a learning experience for us too, so we're excited. Inshallah, you guys like it and check it out.
And once you do check it out, please give us feedback, because that's how we grow and know what to do for the next collection, inshallah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your love and your constant support. We love you guys so much. And we'll see you next time.
Salam everyone.